It's been a real crazy morning. Donald Trump may have won big in New Hampshire, but the mainstream media really is not buying into the hype at all. Huffington Post out with this headline this morning, quote, New Hampshire goes racist, sexist, xenophobic. And the New York Daily News has him in clown makeup on the headline saying, dawn of the brain dead, attacking voters. Trump responds to the Daily News on Twitter this morning saying, quote, dopey Mort Zuckerman, owner of the worthless New York Daily News. He has a major inferiority complex. Paper will soon close. BDI columnist Joe Concha is here as well. What do you make of this? I mean, I know HuffPost was loath to even cover Donald Trump as a candidate, and now, of course, these kind of attacks.
Well, the Huffington Post first. They put Donald Trump in their entertainment section when he first announced, because they say he's not a real candidate. And then once their traffic numbers went down and their ad revenue went down, they relented in December and said, okay, we'll treat him like a real one. So business won out there. As for the Daily News, let me give you a personal anecdote. I'm at a charity event with my father's friends last week. They're all from a blue-collar town called Lyndhurst, New Jersey. You know, it's kind of close to where you live. And they all unequivocally support Donald Trump. Now, how does this relate to the Daily News? It's not that the Daily News went after Trump. They went after his supporters, calling him brain-dead zombies. My dad's friends are blue-collar, they're white-collar, they're intelligent people, they're people that have raised good families. And when you start insulting them, Charles, they, on principle, will not buy that paper again. It hurts the business of the Daily News, a paper that, as Trump said, is struggling mightily.
Although, Joe, you could also say that to a certain degree, it sort of backs what I think Cruz is trying to say with respect to New York elite values. Because maybe the Daily News isn't trying to sell it to anyone in Lyndhurst where it might even cost more.
Right.
But they're trying to appease these elitist New Yorkers who are probably reading the paper this morning while they sip their cappuccino and you know, whatever. You know, maybe they're going after this very narrow thought process. The elites, really. It feels like it's just a paper that reflects the elites. Not really many people in New York anymore.
You're not going to make very good business that way, right? Mort Zuckerman tried to sell this paper last year, but it was so toxic in terms of its content, its reputation. It's throwing Hail Mary headlines now, Charles, to draw attention to itself. Here's what I'll guarantee you. The print edition of this paper, because they've cut so much staff, and if you hold it now, it's a shell of what it used to be. This will not exist in 2017.
What the hell am I going to use for my bird cages? All right, anyway. Sorry.
Point.
Thanks, Joe.